Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Trigger TV. I'm William, and today we're going to take a look at the new CTM Glock/AAP holster. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, Glock owners out there, probably always wanted to put like a flashlight, RMR or suppressor or any other, Gucci accessories on there, but have the difficulty of trying to find a holster. You have to find either a Kydex one that's custom made or some form of other, real steel holster, which usually can be very expensive. Well, CTM Airsoft has answered that problem with their new holster. So the way this holster works is it's attached to the Glock by the frame or near the trigger guard. There's two locking mechanism pieces. So you have this piece that kind of sticks out, and then you also have a locking piece. So this is designed to fit around the trigger guard of your typical Glock. So most of the standard Glock models are going to be compatible. So your Tokyo-Marui, your WE Tech, your VFC, other models such as KJW, and also again, this thing will fit the AAP01 for anyone who owns that out there. So the way this works, so it's modeled closely to a competition style holster, but it's field ready with this locking mechanism. So the way this works is you take your Glock, insert it via the trigger guard, and then it will lock in. So as you can see, this locking piece pushes against the frame, and then the locking mechanism secures it at the trigger guard, like so. So now you might be wondering, well, why is the Glock slightly slanted? Well, in order for it to fit securely without any wiggling, that locking mechanism is basically pushing against the Glock frame sideways to make sure that it interfaces well with the locking mechanism. So now we're going to talk about how to unholster your Glock. So unlike a traditional holster where you have to draw from the top, or one of these holsters where you have to pull from the side, because this locking mechanism is pushing tension against the Glock to the right, you're going to have to push against the entire pistol towards the left side and depress the unlocking mechanism at the same time, like so. So I'm going to push against the Glock, I'm going to unlock it like so, and then you can go for the draw. So I'll show you that again. So that's holstering. You'll hear a nice loud click. Make sure you hear the click. If you don't, then it means the locking mechanism is not engaged. So again, I'm going to push against the Glock, deactivate the locking mechanism, and then go for the draw. If you don't press against the gun and just try to go for a straight draw, the tension here will not allow you to depress the button properly, right? This mechanism is designed specifically so that the locking mechanism will keep the pistol retained. Okay, so again, this time I'm going to push against the pistol, depress the button, and go for the draw. So it's nice and easy. For this holster, because it's got this little bridge here, certain frames that are non-standard, such as your P80 frames or custom kind of Tokyo-Marui or W spec frames, you may have to either modify the holster itself or the frame in order for it to fit. So over here, we have a modified frame. So we basically just file down the edges. And now because of that, we can fit any P80 frames because P80 frames are usually a bit thicker. So I'll show you guys again. They'll lock into place, nice and secure. And then we can just go for the draw. And then for this one, this is a custom Tokyo-Marui frame. We had to basically modify the bottom of the frame, and then it'll fit the modified holster. Nice and secure. And also the standard holster as well. Nice and secure. And then go for the draw. Another thing that's interesting about the holster is because it's modeled around the trigger guard, you can actually fit other non-Glock or AAP models on the list, such as a Tokyo-Marui MMP9, lock and secure, minimal wiggling, and then you can go for that draw. You'll also fit a G&G GTP9. Again, locks in the trigger guard. This one has no wiggling at all. And then you press, go for the draw. There are some guns out there, such as this one is a WE-F18. Again, because it's modeled after the trigger guard, sometimes if you have a much skinnier trigger guard, you will still be able to fit it in the holster. But because the trigger guard's thinner, it might wiggle around, like so. But even so, that locking mechanism will ensure that it's still secure. So if you have a pistol that's not on the list, that's not a Glock, not an AAP01, you might have to try on your own and see kind of what works for you. If you have a non-standard Glock frame, like a modified P80 frame or other custom frames, you might have to modify that little end piece or the trigger guard. Again, this one, you're going to just have to play around with it. From our testing, filing should take about usually 10 minutes. It shouldn't be too long. It's just a slight modification either here or on the trigger guard. So just that piece. So I'll show you guys again with our modded frame, side-by-side comparison. So again, we just file that piece down a bit. So it's not going to ruin the aesthetics too much. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of the CTM, Glock, and AAP holsters. We like this product. We tried it on a lot of our guns. It fits very, very well. And it basically solves the problem if you're trying to put, your flashlights, your suppressors, your RMR on the top, because once it's securely locked in, as you can see, it doesn't interfere with all the other systems. If you have like a custom kind of carbine kit with a stock, again, depending on the brand of kit and how big it is, it might even work as well. So it's a nice, good holster to solve all your problems. Okay, and that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to take a look at these products, you can visit our website at triggerairsoft.com, or you can drop them at the store. Follow our usual social media channels. Follow us on YouTube. Give us a like on this video. You can drop a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.